up, you guys? After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Supergirl. This is season 4, episode 21. So this is the penultimate episode to the season, so this is going to be really exciting. I talked about this on The Flash, but like, just in case you don't watch The Flash, but like, I wonder what kind of cliffhanger we're going to be left on. I'm assuming we're going to get Lex this episode, because it would feel weird if we didn't. Last week's episode, the title was like way too long for me to put on a thumbnail. I really hate when that happens, because I gotta get creative. There was an episode of Legacies that I just couldn't get creative with, so I literally just named the episode, like, on the thumbnail. This episode title was just too long. Yeah. TV shows. Take note. Please don't have long titles for your episodes. Thank you. No, but really, even on YouTube, you have like a character limit for titles. So, I mean, just don't have titles that long, please. Let's go through the comments. Oh, okay. Not as many this time. I didn't like this episode. 20 episodes into the season, and then the show decides, let's do some character development, and for me, it felt too sporadic. There should have been a couple of hints through the season regarding adoption and such. I agree. I do agree with that, actually. This way, it doesn't feel realistic at all. Due to the lack thereof, the parts of this episode regarding Alex felt like they were only written to complete an episode, because the other two topics together in this episode weren't long enough for the entire episode. Wow. No, you're... I agree, actually. I didn't think of that. Like, this was like the C storyline. Huh. And the writers just found out that Alex had hardly any development in this season until this moment. Yeah. No, I agree. In other reactions to this episode, I've seen people express annoyance to both the abruptness of bringing Alex's mother's storyline and taking away the baby at the end like they did. The thing is, I don't think people realize how accurate the show really did this, and how often it actually does happen this way. No, I understand that it does happen this way, absolutely. I just think that it came, like, there's too long and far between the episode where she decided to write an adoption thingy, and, like, there wasn't even, like, she didn't even talk about it during the season, really, is a problem that I have, I think. I have a cousin who is asexual and has no interest in ever having a partner, but really wants kids. A few years ago, she got in contact with an adoption agency like Alex, and it took almost 16 months before she heard anything back. The first adoption fell through, and the second and the third. Unfortunately, this is the reality of adoption a lot of the time, and I'm really glad that the show decided to shed some light on how difficult it can be. I agree. I'm not saying that, like, I didn't... I appreciated the fact that it fell through. Like, it's not that easy, you know? I just think that it was just sporadic. I think the writers did a great job of capturing what someone in Alex's situation can go through, and I also really liked that they were able to use a storyline to develop the possibility of a relationship between Alex and Kelly. Yeah, I think it would have been more cringe-inducing if, say, all of a sudden decided, hey, want to be a mother again now? Hey, I want to be a mother again now. And then they called the agency and said, oh, you're in luck. There happens to be a baby being born as we speak. And she goes there and takes the baby home with no hiccups. As someone who was adopted, I was told a lot about everything an adopting parent goes through, and the show did a good job of portraying it. Absolutely. I really appreciate that, actually. I do. Again, my only issue is that there was no, like, talk about it during the season, really. Like, it did yes, it came out of nowhere, but like, if it was something that was really on her to-do list, don't you think she'd be talking about it during the season? You know, maybe have rung up about the situation at some point. I don't know about you, but like, when I want something and they're like, you know, you might not hear back from us for like 16 months or whatever, I'd probably be calling them again in like 2 weeks and being like, so just checking up, how's things going, like any openings? That's just me though, I feel. Anyways, let's get into the episode.
Okay, ready?
I feel like I could have gotten a better song to do clapping to.
Here we go.
Huh? What, she just remembered? If it was white,
Your
then what?
sister who was
How
adopted?
could she?
My editor already has all my evidence.
We scrubbed the Catco servers.
How long are you gonna keep me here?
Until the president tells us you aren't a problem anymore.
You know, I don't really think that's gonna work for me. Ah! Spider!
Would that not be hurting you too? Just saying.
I can hunt a rogue Kryptonian. I will find her. Rainey, go. Get John and find those aliens.
I will bring Dreamer with. We will stop Lex from using them for his nefarious purposes. And I will tell Dreamer that I am in love with her.
Great. Okay.
That came out of nowhere.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's so adorable though.
This country is a fatted heifer. I am here to cut his throat. But first, admit that you were wrong. Go on. That you defend the corrupt.
Why isn't she getting affected by the kryptonite? Oh, she is.
That pain you're feeling, you've only felt it for the past couple of months. But me, I've been dealing with kryptonite for 15 years.
That doesn't mean that you've built up an immunity. Come on, sweetie. I'll allow it though. Kryptonite has always been inconsistent. Sometimes you can't use your powers, sometimes you faint, sometimes like, I don't know. It's hard to know what it should be doing and what you can't do, you know?
Just hold still. Nearly got it. I got it.
How were you able to get that?
She has to know.
You can't, Kara. Look, when I wipe somebody's mind, I close off neural pathways. Alex's psyche is already compensated for the missing memories. They're walled off.
Obviously
If you
not,
tell
because
her
she
the
just had
truth,
a memory.
It's like you're
This can't be forever. There has to be a way.
Oh, don't cry, baby! Don't cry, please don't cry.
How did you manage this? Well, the nice thing about for-profit prisons is that you can buy them. You bought a prison to get me out?
Just for the weekend, which is long enough for what I need.
That is so dodgy.
It's a baby truth seeker.
Oh,
Why would I ever do anything for Jimmy Olsen?
Oh, because your lunch was laced with an exotic neurotoxin.
And no, I'm not going to tell you which one.
I have the antidote, and you have 24 hours.
Couldn't you just waterboard me like a normal person? Where are you going? To confront Ben Lockwood. If he's taking the Harnell, you should wait until I finish.
Oh, you worried about me?
Of course. I love you.
her like way of love just reminds me a little bit of Lionel on Smallville.
Hello.
Ben?
If you've come for your super sauce.
How did I know he was gonna bend that? I was gonna say he's gonna bend that, isn't he?
Last year you were an out-of-work history professor, and now you're a cabinet member with superpowers. Do you expect me to believe that just happened?
The President of the United States made me a cabinet member.
The president works for Lex.
You didn't know that.
Didn't know. Did you never stop to think that this was all a little too easy?
Oh, easy. You think this was... Okay, listen to me.
You gonna go bald?
The look he gave me, I hadn't even considered it.
So everything he believed in is a lie.
And there's another thing. I think he's deteriorating because of the Harrow now.
Good, there's consequences, because they said that there would be. Just gonna
Does this mean
say,
anything to you, Brainy?
John leaving the DEO,
I
best
don't know.
decision the
Where's
show's made.
Mia? She should be here by now.
He's used
Something
his
very
powers
important
more
I
this
have to
season
tell
than
her.
I've ever seen him
Shouldn't
use
be
them.
trying.
Ooh, you're really getting the hang of this. The fucking unicorn, be careful, those things are dangerous.
The archaic word for wolf in Irish is foal. Fowl in shipping, maybe. They're a subsidiary of Lex Luthor's favorite shell company, Ameritech.
You smart.
We do a Wookiee gambit.
Absolutely not.
Wookiee, what?
You haven't seen Star Wars?
I have,
I've
but
been
I don't get
adequately
it.
shamed for that in the past. Thank you.
Basically, John shapeshifts as a guard and pretends to bring us in as prisoners. It's the best way to get
Okay.
in.
It is I, Secretary Benjamin Lockwood. I captured the alien outlaw Dreamer.
You know what? He's a pretty good actor. He's playing him perfectly, to a T.
Dog! How many times do I have to tell you? We cannot keep enslaving these animals for our own nefarious
They're
purposes.
barking because
we have to
she's the alien.
Our odds of being captured just went up.
A copy of me attacked the White House, a clone, more or less.
The president knew too. Baker's been working for Lex Luthor. And now Luthor is planning on attacking the U.S.
Then I guess that's why we should work together on this.
She's really come around, doesn't she?
Where is she?
He stole his
If you
ring.
hurt her.
Oh, he really liked to.
You'll what? Everyone else in here got these crazy powers. You, far as I can tell, are blue. He's done. On to the other one, boys.
No. No. No.
It's like a robot.
No, you can't! You can't! My species has ancestral memory. And my ancestors were very bad people. They were collectors, conquerors. I remember everything!
Did you not before?
In short, you rebooted me. Aligned me with my more emotionless ancestors. And that was a calamitous mistake.
What happened?
I'm free.
My granddaughter's been busy.
Project Claymore.
Oh, Ro. You're stalking me.
She's trying to sink a white female,
Very
you.
willing, but there does not appear to be any extraction equipment on premises.
I did find a transmitter.
Wow, he's even like he's
Then they must
really
be moving alien
different.
prisoners to a second
Like,
location
different
to drain
energy.
their power.
You giving yourself more?
In the old safe house.
Yeah, Lex didn't want me to use it, but I had to. I'm sentimental, you know?
Sister, she loved this spot.
You're
sister.
When you and your sister approached me, were you working for Lex then?
Of course.
What's he planning?
Fun time in Casnia. Paper tigers, man. Paper tigers.
Paper tigers. It's a false flag operation. Lex convinces Casnia to invade the U.S., betrays them.
And then he stops it himself.
Lex becomes the hero he always thought he was.
His liberty.
No, Lockwood! We need him to find Lex!
What's going on?
Game over.
Wow, we haven't had Lex since episode at all. I'm actually surprised about that.
There's something I have to tell you.
Brainy?
I'm not going to release you.
What are you doing?
Once you're on the other side, astral project. Inform me of the location and we will liberate the camp and foil Luther.
Brainy, you can't do this!
I thought you would be happy. After all, this was your idea in the first place.
Brainy! 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 Brainy!
We double our odds if you're taken through the gate with her.
Brainy!
Oh my gosh. I wasn't prepared for this shit.
Just wanted to let you know that Kara just got here.
Oh, good. Is she okay?
Oh yeah, she asked me to call you just to make sure you knew she was safe.
Red Daughter's there.
What?
Eliza, she's in danger. Just tell her to get out.
Mom? Are you still there? Mom?
Uh-oh.
I know you have doubts about Lex. His name is Alex. Okay. Easy. You protect the individuals. That is weakness. I serve the collective.
Is this so that she doesn't have to be on, like, they don't have to coordinate a stunt double situation?
Mom, Kara, please pick up.
How do you think this ends? We have the same powers. Not exactly. I am evolved.
What the hell? But how? You made it go dark? You made it nighttime.
Admit.
How? I don't know if I agree with the way that she's remembering though. It's a cute moments though. You know what I appreciate? The fact that they're showing like scenes that we've seen and scenes that we haven't seen.
I know you. I know you better than anybody knows you, and I know that you don't quit. So you can't go now. Kara, you can't go. No. It's just dark, so there's no sunlight, but there's sunlight in everything. There's sunlight in the grass. So, Kara, just take it.
Oh.
Take the grass.
What? I guess she is taking the grass. That's a bit weird. Cool visual though. Yeah, cool visual. That's a bit odd though.
I missed you so much. I really missed you.
gosh, that really hurt. Like, I knew she'd be fine. I ain't stupid, okay? But that really hurt inside when she was like, just take the grass, please. I felt that. It seems really weird that all of a sudden he was unable to understand that shit. Not understand that shit. Not.
Oh, come on.
I don't know.
You didn't really poison me. You should drink it.
I don't know what I was trying to say. Why was he unable to... Why did he have consequences?
These images, captured moments ago, prove that one man single-handedly thwarted the invaders and killed the terrorist, Supergirl. That man is Lex Luthor. Mr. Luthor, a grateful nation thanks you.
Not even wearing a super suit. Alrighty, well that was season 4, episode 21. No Lex that episode. I'm shocked, to be honest. I feel like if any episode would have had him in it, it would have been this one and the last one, but I guess we're only going to be getting him from next episode. I like that they, you know, made the moment between Alex and Kara mean something, and it was emotional. I felt that. I don't like the way that she remembered. I feel like removing those barriers would have made more sense, because the fact that she was even able to remember that after being... I don't know. Look, I've watched The Vampire Diaries, and, like, compulsion is kind of like a thing, right? You get compelled to forget stuff. It's kind of like what John did, right? You don't just remember on your own. When you're mind controlled like that, you don't remember on your own. So, I don't know. I don't really like that. Yeah. I don't really understand why James, like, he was fine with the powers and then all of a sudden not, and then he needed to stabilize them. I don't know. That came out of nowhere. I thought the whole point was he was stabilized. He was was subject A, like the good subject. I don't know. Look, I don't know. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.